Hello guys and girls, welcome, this is Dr. Dre, and in this video I would like to show the 110E5, the American Tier 10 heavy tank. And here we are on a map called Fjords. I am platooned with guys from my clan. So yeah, since the start I was thinking about going into the position where heavy tanks usually go, the J4 sector, J5. But now I do realize that multiple heavy tanks are going in that direction. So yeah, I was thinking about changing my position. And yeah, how can I get out of here? That was the question. And I was thinking if I can get up the this slope, but nope. I actually never tried, so I was moving up and down like a troll here, as you can see. And I was still thinking that I can find a slope that is not so steep, so I can get up here. But yeah, I will have to spend a little bit more time next time. And maybe there is a way to get up, but yep. Nope. Yeah, so that was the noob part of my gameplay. So let's now talk about the tank. What can be said about the 110E5? As you can see, it is pretty quick for a medium tank. It has a nice engine and good mobility. The top speed is 37 kph. So it is it can maneuver its way around the battlefield. Armor, 254 mils of armor at the front, but yeah, that is the value that, for example, the World of Tank Garage is showing us. But there is only a part of the armor as thick as what is shown here. So 254. Only a slight area where the upper frontal plate and the lower frontal plate meet has this thickness. Other than that, the upper frontal plate is 140 millimeters thick. Yeah, but very well angled, so around 250 mils of effective armor. The lower plate is 114 millimeters thick, and below that there are even parts of armor that are 44 millimeters thick. So yeah, the lower plate is quite weak. And when they can hit the parts where you have only 44 mils of armor, you will get bent, no problem. Side armor, 76 mils of side armor, rear armor 38 mils. So yeah, here I was hit in the side. So yeah, with this tank you cannot really angle it that much because the side armor is not as effective. The turret armor, 203 mils of armor at the front, 127 at the side, and 70 mils of armor at the rear of the turret. And as you can see, it has quite a big cupola, which is a weak spot. It is well angled, and from a distance enemies might have a problem to aim at it. But yep, lower plate penetration. Bam, lower plate penetration. So yeah, don't expose the lower plate. He hit me close to the wheel, so yeah, that is an area where the armor is quite weak. But here we are going into a position where you will see that the armor on the E5 works quite well if you can use it. So there we go, I am taking shots at those tanks. Yeah, the gun is a 120 mil gun with 258 penetration without premium rounds. It fires AP shells, when I'm not mistaken. This is not the APCR icon, so the velocity of the shell shouldn't be as good. But I think that is not really a problem. 6 rounds per minute without any equipment is the rate of fire. Aiming time 2 seconds, which is quite good, so you can snapshot with this gun, no problemo. Gun depression is 8 degrees, which is good, but it is not excellent. For example, the medium tanks have 10 degrees of gun depression, and sometimes even 8 degrees isn't enough. So yeah, I did ricochet some shells here and some non-penetrations. As you can see, bounce from the STI. Yeah, the view range, I forgot the view range. The view range is 400 meters, which is standard, I would say. Some medium tanks are 410, but 400 is really the standard view range for a tier 10 tank. So nothing really special. Equipment, I am using a vert step, a shell gun rammer, and I am using vents because I have a skilled crew with brothers in arms and 2 perks for a view range, but still the view range isn't as good as I would like it to be. But it's doable. Some guys might prefer coated optics instead of the vents. So yeah, as you can see, when they are shooting the upper plate of the turret, the armor holds quite well. I was getting shot at by almost all of those tanks, and they didn't pen me. And if you are moving at least a bit, wiggling from the left to the right, or just moving forward and backward a bit, like 1 meter, it will be the enemies will have a hard time to aim at that cupola. But at times some magic snipes happen, and yeah, the cupola will get penetrated, and this tank has problems with critical damage, I would say. Critical damage to the crew, because if they hit the cupola, your commander usually dies. Also the ammo rack gets damaged quite often, so I would recommend you to get the perk Safe Stowage, which helps quite a lot. So yeah, 4 kills, about 3k damage, we are winning this game. And I was just looking for those remaining guys. Yeah, there we have one. Also, if you, for example, meet a T-57 heavy, he will have a hard time to pen you through the turret if you are hull down, but you can pen the T-57 heavy through the turret, no problem. So I have won duels versus T-57 heavy quite often in this machine. And this is a really versatile tank, I would say. Also, it is not a front line heavy tank, it's more of a support, or it's closer to medium style gameplay, I would say. If you can hide the lower plate and stuff like that, then yeah, you can work as a heavy and even brawl, but yeah, you are not the mouse or E100. If you have played the M103, this is pretty much the same gameplay. So yeah, we are trying to find the remaining tanks. Look at that AMX 50B, what is it doing? Man, 50B, you have to come with us. So yeah, that AMX is scouting the left flank, and he didn't spot anything yet. So those tanks will be guarding their base, I think. And my comrades here are at 100 HP left on the tank, so I was talking to them that I will be the first tank to go in. But I think we will wait for that AMX 50B. So yeah, here they tell me that they are going to wait for me. And I'm waiting for that 50B as well. He's going into different directions, so yeah, I will just go in. Probably I should stay on the ridge, but I decided to go down.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Let's see if I can get the top gun. Side of the turret of the 215B. Bam! So yeah, no top gun for me. So guys, this was the 110E5, a really nice tank. I would fully recommend it. Thanks for watching and see you in some next video. Bye bye.